standard form and expanded form. Your learning target today is I can put numbers into expanded form and standard form. And you'll know you're successful today when you can stretch your number by place value and write a number in standard form. So the first thing that we're going to talk about today is expanded form. So by doing expanded form, I am going to stretch out my number. And by stretching it out, I'm going to stretch it out by thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. All right, so by doing that, I'm just going to be stretching out my number and looking at each place value and kind of adding them together. And that's my number stretched out. So let's look at some numbers right now that are in standard form. So standard form is when the number is normal, okay? Just like this number. That's a number that's in standard form, right? 4,169. And I want to put it in expanded form, okay? By expanding it, I'm going to stretch out my number and look at the thousands, the 100s, the tens, and the ones. So what's in my thousands place? A 4. So that's 4,000, right? Plus, what's in my hundreds place? There's a 1. And that's 100. What's in my tens place? There's a 6. So that's a 60 because it's in the tens. And then what's in my ones place? A 9. So this is my number all stretched out in expanded form, okay? And again, it's the same thing as when it's in standard form. But in standard form, it is that number not stretched out. It's just a regular standard number. And in expanded form, it is stretched out by its place value. 4,000 plus 100 plus 60 plus 9. Let's look at another problem that's in standard form, and we're going to put it in expanded form. So this number is 5,984. That's in standard form. How can we put that in expanded form? By looking at the thousands place, the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. So what's in our thousands place? This 5, because that's in the thousands place. So that's 5,000 plus our hundreds, which is 900, plus our tens, which is 80, plus our ones, and that's 4. And that, of course, when we add it together, we get our number that's in standard form, right? 5,984. So this time, I'm going to put a number in expanded form, and I want you to see if you can figure out what the number is in standard form. So this time, I'm going to have the number 6,000 plus 800 plus 60 plus 6. And that is going to be my number in expanded form. How would I put that in standard form? By looking at the thousands place, right? There's 6,000. And so 6 goes in my thousands place. And then my comma, because I have a 4-digit number. And then I have 800, so there's an 8 in my hundreds place. I have 60, so that's a 6 in my tens place. And 6 in my ones, and that's a 6 right there. So the number is 6,866. This time I want you to try the problem on your own. So I want you to put the following number in expanded form. Right now it is in standard form, and I want you to put it in expanded form. Remember, that means to stretch out the number. So right now, if you are in class, your teacher can pause this problem and you can work it out together as a group. And if you're at home, please pause this problem and write down your number in expanded form. And then we will check our answer and see if you are right. All right, remember our number was 2,745, and I need to put it in expanded form because right now it's in standard form, and I needed an expanded form. So I'm going to look at my thousands. Remember, I had 2,000 in my thousands. I'm going to look at my hundreds. I have a 700 in my hundreds, plus 40, because that's in my tens place, plus 5, because that's in my ones. And remember, if I added all of those together, I would get the same answer right here, 2,745. So that is how we would work out our problem by putting it from standard form to expanded. So remember, your learning target today is I could put numbers into expanded form and standard form. And you'll know you're successful today when you can stretch your number by place value and write a number in standard form.